you will follow the wizard. Questions so far? Okay.
How do you for team account?
Sorry?
For team account, how do you invite teams to say
Okay, let's move on. Prompts. So what is a prompt? A successful prompt explains to MidJourney, to the engine, exactly what type of image we want to generate. It can be a word, one word, it can be a long sentence, it can be even an emoji. We recommend to keep it simple, and we'll give you some formulas of how to build a good prompt. And we will demo it. We created those use cases. You see all those images have a smartwatch in them, right? But one of them is for social media promotion, one of them is for UX design, one of them is landing page. This is a pattern for, could be for background or other marketing asset, and this is a logo. So we will show you how each of those were created. The basic prompt is called imagine. It's /imagine, and then imagination is your limit. So how a basic imagine prompt looks like. It can be, again, as I said, it can be just a single word, but in order to control the outcome, what we have here is the ingredients, arrangement, focus, details, art style, and exclusions. Ingredients is what objects or what do we have in the picture. Arrangement is what they're doing in the picture. Is the dog driving the car? Is he, okay? Who's the hero? Which means where's the focus is. Details, we show you different parameters that you can modify your images. Art style defines the style, and exclusions is what not to include in the picture. Maybe you don't want it, if it's a logo, then you don't want to have a background and stuff like that. Questions? We're going to demo it very shortly. Okay. So this is the prompt. A photorealistic image of a unicorn wearing a tiny suit and tie, presenting in a conference room to people. On the wall, projected slide reads investor pitch and graphs. The unicorn holds a laser pointer to the slide presented on the wall. Please ignore this for a minute. So that's the basic prompt that we used, and then we got 4 pictures. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Below you have U1, U2, U3, and 4. This is to upscale. So if I click this one, I will get this one as a big picture. The other, this one's V1, V2, V3, it's variations. So if I like number 3 and I want to do more variations on number 3, I will click version 3. So that's always the order, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can upscale each one or make more variations. This button here is called Remix, and once you click on it, move one more. When you click the Remix, it opens you a dialog text where you can modify your original prompt. So this is how you generate an image. You can upscale, you can do variations, you can edit the variations. And if, the first slide I showed you with the unicorn, if you want something to appear as text, you need to put it in parentheses. And this is only recently, it's available in version 6, which is the latest version of MidJourney. Previously, it wasn't that good with text in images. This one was the first result of the same prompt that I just read, and we decided to go with this one further. Go one more. This is the same prompt, exactly the same prompt that we ran on Gemini, on Google's tool, and the results they're not as good as MidJourney. Plus, as I mentioned, they might be on hold right now because they created only dark skin, people with dark skin only, and Google is fixing it right now. Next. You can do by artist. Any image that you're gonna write down, like a dog driving a bicycle by Van Gogh, it will be created as this. It can be style, it can be artist name, architecture name. This is, for example, if you see the prompt is Dinan Dragon Bridge by Van Gogh. We'll explain aspect ratio in a few minutes. So it's created this as Van Gogh. Move one more. This is the same smartwatches that we did for the examples. So here the object itself is designed as by Vincent van Gogh, but this one is the entire picture is made as Van Gogh. Okay, so you can design an object inspired by a specific style or artist, or you can create the entire image adhering to the same style.
If someone ordered chicken rice, it's up here on the left.
They cannot eat now. It's very interesting. Okay, we're going to switch to a demo. And so Sheila, first of all, so you see this is the channels. This is the MidJourney. Go to MidJourney for a minute. If you go to the MidJourney channel, you will see here, if you scroll down, you will see those newbies. The problem is that it's very crowded. If you scroll down, everybody creating their images. So we recommend when you have both accounts ready to go here, where's the plus? To go here to plus and to create my own for me and my friends. Sheila's server, don't create one, and then we invite the MidJourney bot to this server, and then you have all your creations in one server. Okay, so now let's try to do a basic prompt. She's writing here, so it's \imagine. Imagine. Anyone wants to, what do we want to imagine? Dog riding a car? Anyone? Oh, in Vietnam, dog riding scooter. In Dinango, okay. Let's see what's gonna happen. Just riding a scooter. Okay. So now it starts to, you see, waiting to get started. You will see the percentage, how it's the progress. And the result would be 4 pictures, just like I mentioned, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have the dog on a scooter on the beach, it's 78%. this is the one. So if I click, which one you want to upscale? This one? First one. So first, number one, click number, upscale one. Okay, this will upscale this picture. Okay? Now let's do a remix. Scroll up. Let's do, okay, if she does a remix like that, you can edit and, yes, I don't know, blue scooter, make it blue scooter. With chill on the back. A blue scooter. Like the type of look and feel.
Say you want to make a logo or whatever, and you want to transmit a message or a feeling to the image. Can you ask say an image that transmits confidence? Or
I'll touch this topic very soon. Okay. So these are the 4 new creations with the blue scooter in the mountains. Now, if I think that, let's say this one is the best one, but I want to keep playing with it and make more variations, we need to click V4. And this will just leave it like that. You can still modify here, but just submit. And now we'll see 4 variations of this one. Okay. Now the last thing that we want to do, take this image and make it by Picasso. Okay, we mentioned we can do it with any style or pop art. It can be a name of an artist, it can be a name of a style or genre. Even if you have typos, it's fine, it will know to handle it.
Any questions?
Yes. Yes. Okay, so this is now a result of pop art. And I think we can continue to show you the next items. So common used parameters. We have a aspect ratio, which means you need to do --AR, stands for aspect ratio, and then you need to give the ratio. When Aaron asked me to take the banner that we did for the online marketing and to make it a long one, so you see the ratio here is the 4 by 9, One tip that I can give you is that if you need, if it must have whole numbers. So if you need 1.3 and 1, you multiply it by 10 and you would put 13 and 10. Okay, it needs to be whole numbers. So aspect ratio is a very useful one because if you design a website or a logo, it's different ones. Let me show first and then we play, okay? The negative prompts is what to exclude. You need to do dash dash no, and then you can put a long list of words. You don't need to put the no multiple, the dash dash no only once, and all the objects that you will type in after the no will be excluded. So, for example, if I ask MidJourney to create a picture of a nerd, it will always create it with glasses. So you can say no dash dash no glasses. In case of a logo or something that you need clean design, you would say no background, no shading. If you don't want to have a person in the image, you would say no figure. And you can list multiple exclusions. The next thing is how to add an image. You can add an image by copy-paste. You can upload from your own computer, or you can take a URL of an image and use it. Let's look at this. Yeah, Discord. Let's upload an image. You click here on the plus.
You can either upload an image from your computer, like this, press enter, and now we have the image inside the Discord. If I want to use it, I just right click on it, copy link of the image, and then I can use it in the text prompt.
Making them see. Imagine, put the URL and animate it or something.
Imagine, paste the URL.
Yeah, and make
Now make it
Pixar style.
style. I can also here add the dash dash aspect ratio, and now I can change the horizontal picture to vertical. Let's say -AR, and I want it to
Who's that?
someone I made up.
So,
It's not existing.
regarding your question that it generates every time a new image, I created different selfies for Trump, for Ronald Reagan, for Elvis Presley. The image that's generated, it looks like him, but it's not his real picture, and every time you will run it, it will generate a new one.
I made a mistake, so I can change it to 1 by 2.
Oh, you want it vertical, right?
I wanted it vertical, and I made a mistake. So I can change it. When I use the remix button, I can edit the prompt and run it again. As you can see, it made it like the Pixar style.
And now it will generate a longer. The default is a square. When you create, when you do Imagine and you run a prompt, the default are 4 square images. That's really a fun tool. Okay. Okay, so we saw how to add an image, and let's review a couple of use cases which are common. So we're going to break those down, and all of them are smartwatch, but the results are different. Logos, which I can keep, make them better and better per my needs. This is smartwatch lifestyle image of a smartwatch being used by a young professional in the city, showcasing an app notification with engagement, urban background. Vivid colors suitable for social media. So this is the result. Very detailed prompt to generate the desired outcome. The other two examples we created are, this is a screenshot of the homepage for an innovative smartwatch company. You can mention UX UI in order to let MidJourney know that you want to create a UX design. Clean minimal website design. In the hero section, a close-up shot of the latest smartwatch model showcasing its sleek design and key features. Below the hero section, three sections: advanced, health tracking, effortless, and stylish. You see, I put them in parentheses, so they will come as the result is text. Each section features relevant icons and short, impractical text snippets. Finally, a call to action button, explore now, which is here. The aspect ratio is 16:9 because it's for screen. If you use style raw, the outcome is very close to what you ask for, and the MidJourney is not opinionative, which means if the style is not raw, MidJourney can create more creative things that are not a little bit more creative than what you actually defined. This one, it's called Tile. So it's pattern design of stylus, the smartwatch and tech elements, tech savvy, simple flat design, color in blue. And then you see this prompt, this parameter, --tile. If you do --tile, it doesn't need to be flat, right? It can be a regular image. It doesn't need to be a graphic logo. But once you do tile, the result is it can fit a pattern, right? If you place one next to each other, it will be smooth. So it's good for backgrounds, for I don't know, even wall art and stuff like that. Those are two examples. So this is it's a mock-up to show user experience or maybe other things. So we try to put it in formulas. So let's look at logo. Logo, we have type of logo, which can be lettermark, mascot, emblem, and stuff like that. Style, flat, minimalist, vintage, all the styles you can come up with. The objects and the features, right? Is it a logo of a dog, logo of I don't know why I have a dog as an example. It could be a logo of a smartwatch, a monkey, anything you want. And you can also include details, whether it needs to be simple, whether it needs to be art deco, etc. The next one is landing page design. So we have the objective. This is the description of our company. It's a tech startup software solution. Objective to drive software demos. Audience are this and that. The tone and style, professional, cutting edge, just what this lady asked me earlier. Interactive features, etc. And even you can define SEO. So we have the objective, we have the audience, we have brand elements, key content and structure, tone style, features, SEO, and in order to generate this one, we used landing page UX to drive software demo requests for context and environment, style, key features, and you can have color scheme. And avoid is what's to exclude, dash. Okay, we have a couple of tools here that we can demo. Let's see how it goes with the demo, and we'll mention them. Few tips, and then we'll do a demo of, we'll create a logo together. So the first tip is, what's a logo design? Let's show the tips first, no? What logo we want? I need an object. Anyone? Cup, coffee cup. Logo of coffee cup. No. Coffee company, okay. Company. Flat, minimalist, blues, and dash no background. No background. Shading. Did you put blues? After, okay, before the blue. Okay, let's see if MidJourney is listening to us. Sometimes it creates whatever it wants, right? No, hold on, coffee. But you didn't put coffee cup, but coffee company. Okay, so it's really, really easy to use. All you need to know is English. I want to show you a couple of tips, and then we open the floor for questions. First of all, okay, copy prompts. If you go to MidJourney website and you click, you can copy a prompt, and you can run it in your MidJourney server. The result will be always different. We'll show it in a minute how we copy prompt. The next one, the next tip, so you copy the prompt and you paste it here. We'll show you in a minute how we do it. The other tip is if you run out of processing time, because you took the basic package, when you go to MidJourney, there's rate images here. You just start clicking which image you like more, and do it for some time, and you will be granted 1 hour of processing time. You will see it in your messages in Discord. So this is a trick how to get more computing time. Do you want to demo? We are running out of time, so I'll just let's show the ones that describe in the word, right? I describe. Go back to the presentation. So reverse prompting, describe. You can put an image and ask MidJourney to describe it, and then use it to prompt. Move on. You see, we upload a file, describe. One more. And then it generates a description of what we see in this picture. That's the picture we uploaded and asked the MidJourney to describe. It's like reverse engineering. Reverse prompting, yeah. Next one. So those are the 4 different prompts and results, and thank you. And now we can demo.
MidJourney uses to create the same image again and again. Once you use the seed, you can create the same image, the same figure.
You can manipulate the image but keep the original the same. Any more questions?
Sorry, just to maybe add a little bit of context here. It depends how you generate the dog. So, for example, if you wanted the same dog in different settings, one thing you could do is maybe say, I want a dog which is a cross between Old Yeller and Lassie. And then MidJourney would try and do a cross between Old Yeller and Lassie, which are 2 well-known dogs. And then you could say, okay, now put it in the field, now put it on a bicycle, now put it somewhere else. And then MidJourney can put that same dog or person, if you're trying to be people. Then you can get repeatability that way. That's how you do it in MidJourney. If you're using stable diffusion, what you can do is you can train a LoRa, a low rank adapter, on a particular appearance, and then you can just repeat that appearance using stable diffusion.
No, I don't know. I don't think there are.
What about like external AI?
As far as I know, MidJourney doesn't have APIs. DALL-E 2 and DALL-E 3 do have. DALL-E 2, I think it's free. And DALL-E 3 is if you go to Bing by Microsoft, the engine behind it is DALL-E 3.
Yeah, I'm using it, but I'm just wondering, because there are limitations, right, to what you can do. For instance, like take the same dog and then put it in a different scene. I'm working for a company where we're trying to take human people and then put them in different scene, put different clothes on them, make sure it's the exact same face you can reproduce. And I'm wondering if you know of any programs, or maybe something I haven't heard of, that would be able to go beyond the standard capabilities of MidJourney or DALL-E.
I need to think about this specific request, but I think MidJourney is not the right tool for that.
It has new features like pen or zoom out, that when you use it, it generates only the parts in the picture that we add. The picture that was the base image remains exactly the same. And by these tools, you can keep part of the image to be exactly the same, and other parts of the image, you can manipulate them. Okay? There are many, few things inside MidJourney which are advanced and we didn't dive in today. But there are a few options to keep parts of the image exactly the same and parts of the image to change it.
All right, well, if you're planning to do a deep dive into those features, definitely let me know.
I'll be glad to.
Not today. More questions?
Yes. Could I get another question?
It's here.
Hi, can you hear me? Thank you very much. Awesome presentation. I see that the app that you're focused on the most, it's more advanced and yet still similar to Bing with DALL-E and the Copilot and Bard with Gemini. What I was concerned and interested in is sometimes making the image, you can make something similar, but if I'm going to make an image, for example, of my university, and I tell it to use the name of my university, it can use that, but several times there's spelling mistakes, and I haven't found out how to keep the same image, but just fix the spelling. Have you found how to make an image with spelling and correct the spelling?
MidJourney has two weak points. One is text and the other one is fingers. it's getting better, but we still generate pictures with 6 fingers or more. So one tool is to use parentheses, and also, what's the name of the tool for text? Ideogram? Ideogram is better in generating images with text. We touched it earlier.
Thank you. Angela, I have a question.
Okay, so I guess my question is, if you wanted to create an image but include your logo or your own product in the image, like for example, a water bottle product, so that you could put it on your own website, can you do that? Like if you're like, I want someone holding my water bottle on the beach, or like how would you go about that?
You want to answer that? To take a logo and to put it, to take an existing logo.
An existing logo or a product even.
Or a product.
Adobe Photoshop.
Photoshop still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can, I said before, you can keep part of the image inside MidJourney and then manipulate the other parts. But you don't have the full control of what will result. There are things that we want to do in graphic design which are still difficult to achieve, and all tools like Adobe Photoshop still will do the. But Canva suggests such tools to erase an object from a background, or to replace an object from a background, even to take the text from an image, take it out from the image, move it around, and the image will not be with hollows. Canva can help you, and I didn't yet see the Adobe Firefly, but they are trying hard now to keep up with
MidJourney.
with MidJourney and the whole market.
And I have a second question for you. And this is probably a really newbie question because I don't know a lot about this kind of thing. But you created like a landing page, and I'm just wondering, are you able to create a landing page that is actually usable, or is it just like an image?
No, it's just the design. It's our
It's just the
inspirational.
It's just the design, but we showed the beginning durable. Durable is you put 2 lines and it generates for you a website. That's a real website.
Also, Canva started to create websites, and you can bring your picture, your image that you created in MidJourney with this gibberish text on it, and put it in the background, and then create the same layout with new objects that you created them.
Throw away.
Throw away the background. You don't need it anymore. It's only inspirational and to see what sort of will be your design, final design. The magic is that you can re-roll it several times and get different results again and again till you are satisfied.